So I kind of wanted to kick things off with a haiku today. Do you mind?
Of course, I think you should be able to express yourself freely through poetry whenever you feel the need, and I'm here for it.
Okay. Praying for the bleed. Lab work and flights now aligned. Drip. Thankful yet dead.
Wow, that was beautiful. What I'm getting from this piece of art is that you are waiting for your period to come, you are getting blood work, and you have a trip coming up, but you're in pain, yet grateful at the same time.
You know me
Did
so
I nail
well.
it?
Yeah, thank you. I really feel seen and like I was able to express myself wholeheartedly.
Yes, I was able to. Your poetry made it easy to evoke feelings, yet read through the lines.
Yeah, and also I told you that I needed to get my period because I'm doing some lab work that requires so interesting to me because I never knew there was divine timing for that sort of thing, but requires blood work done in the first 1 to 3 days of your period. And I leave for vacation on Wednesday, so I was like, by golly, I just got to be on time.
Or you have to wait a whole nother month. That's insane.
I can't. I can't. I need answers. I've just been feeling very uncomfortable lately. So, looking forward to seeing how the results come back and I can fill everyone in then once I know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, I hope that you do get answers. It's like you're not in this is not a life or death situation by any means,
No, no.
but it'll be good.
It's something that I feel like everyone kind of struggles with like, is this normal or am I off? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're somebody like I've said who's so in tune with their body. I feel like you know instantly if something's off. So I think
Mhm.
you're trusting your gut the best you can.
Yes, and grateful that doctors are listening to me. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, super excited because I leave for Arizona on Wednesday, going with Emily to spend half of a week there, and she's never been. So I get to show her all my favorite spots. We're going to stay at my parents' house for a little bit, but we also get to stay at a really nice resort that her conference is at the following week for a night too. So best of both worlds.
What's the area code there?
I don't have it memorized. It begins with an 8.
The Phoenix area code?
Well, no, my parents' area code
Where's
outside of Phoenix.
where's Mr. 305 playing?
In Phoenix. It's not. So theirs is 602, 480, and 623, it says, are the main three. What does he say? He's what? Mr. Six.
He's Mr. 305. So he's
Three.
Miami.
Okay. That makes sense.
See, I was gonna say you're seeing Mr. 305 in I don't know what it is, 602. I think that's the
Yeah.
main Phoenix one it looks like.
I keep forgetting that we're going to Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
If anyone didn't know, seeing Pitbull is on Emily's bucket list, which I thought I knew her pretty well, and I didn't know that until she told me she got us tickets. So, at this point, I do not believe we're wearing bald caps, but if we do, I will surely document it.
Please do. Please keep us updated. Also, your hair under a bald cap would be a feat. So I'd be
That's
curious
what
to
I told
see
her.
what that looks like.
I was like, a Phoenix amphitheater in May, a bald cap might actually melt into my hair. I don't know how I
Yeah.
feel about it.
Maybe a nice breezy fall or spring day. That could be an option, but no.
Yeah, or indoors, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well,
But
fun.
it should be fun.
Cool. Well, today is Memorial Day. It's Monday, the Memorial Day.
It is Monday, isn't it?
I know. I thought of that when I poured this glass of wine and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm breaking my Sunday rule. Wait, it's Monday.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, no excuses. We're back at it.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to Wait, You're Mad, the podcast where we take deeply unserious topics way too seriously.
I'm Lexi.
And I'm Maddie, and we're your hosts.
Yeah, welcome to today's episode. Today we're talking about small hills we're willing to die on, or in other words, opinions that do not matter at all and somehow affect us personally.
We're not talking political debates. They're not moral stances. These that we're going to talk about are tiny, irrational opinions that instantly make us judgmental for absolutely no reason. Like, why are people clapping when the plane lands? Why does sparkling water taste like TV static? And why are LinkedIn posts written like someone survived a war after a minor client interaction?
This episode is basically here's something harmless that annoys me way more than it actually should. And honestly, some of these hills are so small, they're basically just considered speed bumps, but we're standing on them proudly today.
Okay, let's get in to the first category. We should just skip our mads today because technically these are all really tiny little mads.
Agreed.
Okay, category one, food and drink. Let's start where humanity is most divided. Food.
That makes sense.
Let's
Okay.
see. Do you have any hills you're willing to stand on?
I have a few uh, small hills. What would those be called? Foothills. I have a few foothills when it comes to food. As you know, I am a foodie and there's not really a lot with food that I don't like or pisses me off. But I will say the one food that I can immediately taste if it's anywhere in it and I will get so upset because I'm like, why do you even have this in your pantry? Miracle Whip never ever needed to exist. I saw you make a face and I need to know what you think about that.
I completely agree with you. I think it is the strangest thing in the world. And
So unnecessary.
this is a worldwide divide, or at least I should say an American divide, where there's homes that you go to that are Miracle Whip homes or mayonnaise homes or none.
Yeah, and I can't tell if it's a generational difference. Like the only person I know that actually likes it is my dad. But there's still these moments where I will get so irrationally mad when I walk into like a Hy-Vee or a grocery store that has some pre-made like deviled eggs or egg salad and I think to myself, that sounds great. And I bite into it and it's made with Miracle Whip. How much of your demographic likes this shit? You're honestly making things like that with I do not understand. It
Yes,
ruins
like
my day.
it's a separate condiment. It is not mayonnaise. It's not a replacement for mayonnaise. I think it's a complete separate thing in my opinion. And so it shouldn't be treated like mayonnaise. It is Miracle Whip. It is different. It's got such more of like a tang.
Sweet. Yeah, tang is a good word. It's like putting sugar into something that doesn't need sugar in it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Ugh, I cannot.
In our hometown, there's this sub shop that only uses Miracle Whip, I believe. It's Pickle Barrel. Did you know that?
Really? No, I
Mhm.
didn't know that. I swear I've had mayo there before. I
Huh.
would remember if they put Miracle Whip on my sub. I might have burned the place down.
I think when I got it, it was Miracle Whip, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, why was the mayonnaise?" Maybe it was the person putting it on, and they just put it on and didn't know the difference, but
Yeah.
instantly don't want any of it.
I'm surprised they even have it, period, as an option. Do normal sub places? Does Subway? I mean, they're like not the best, but when I think in my head, a sub shop that has so many selections of condiments to put on, I don't recall if Miracle Whip is one of them at Subway.
I wouldn't even know because I wouldn't even notice it because it's just not an
It's
option.
not an option. Again, so unnecessary.
Yep. And I think it's one of those things you grew up on it or not. And I don't know. I feel like our hometown Dubuque, it might have been more of a thing. Like, I don't know if during hard socioeconomic times it was like a different thing
That's why I
or
think my dad likes it. I think he grew up on it because he grows up on, like, all of that shit where, yeah, his family went through it in, like, the Great Depression or whatever.
the great 80s depression, 70s.
Yeah.
I
Where
do think it
they're eating rabbit and squirrels too.
I
Like
do think it's from a different socioeconomic group or like time period.
yeah.
I do that's what I think of. I could be wrong, but that's what I
Mhm.
think of.
The ones that ate liver and onions.
Yes, times have to be hard to have to eat Miracle Whip, in my opinion.
Yeah. You know what? I would try liver and onions. Never tried it. So,
I have. It's not terrible.
okay, I don't imagine it to be. I mean, we're carnivores.
Yeah,
So
like well, we're herbivores. Or wait, omnivores.
yeah,
Omnivores.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we eat meat is what I meant by that. So, why not eat other parts of the animal? Like, I heard cow tongue's really good too. Also,
Oh,
haven't tried that.
I've had lingua tacos and they are primo. They're
Really
great.
good.
You just have to forget what it is.
Yeah, disassociate a little bit while you're eating it.
Mhm.
That makes
Lingua.
sense.
Yeah.
So, I love that I said it was a foothill and then proceeded to just, like, blow it out of proportion.
That's what this is for. That's what this
Yeah.
is for, to get it out. Great one, because I totally forgot about Miracle Whip in my life, so
Yeah. What
fully
about
stand with you.
you? What is your unpopular opinion for food?
So, my unpopular opinion is that TikTok and Instagram recipe videos are not actually for cooking. They'll show someone making this meal in 38 seconds. They jump cuts 6 times. They don't really offer any measurement or any guidance. And the ingredients sometimes are even added, like, not even in the video. So, I have tried to like make one once, and I
Mhm.
realized like halfway through the recipe's not fully written and it's not completely spoken out loud. So, you just have to like wing it. Have you ever tried to make something from a short video like that on TikTok or Instagram?
Yes, yes, I have. Actually, this winter, I got into meal prepping for a little bit, and I found a lady that has some fun, healthier, high protein options. And I tried following her TikToks for a little bit, and what ended up happening was I took like 20 screenshots of her reel. So I'm flipping through my photo album while making these, and it was so annoying that I went ahead and bought the ebook, that her like ebook cookbook, which obviously is the point. So they do purposely leave things out, I think, so that you know, support them as a business and purchase their actual cookbook that they put together, which isn't the worst thing, but it's impossible. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna make a recipe and, like, keep going back with my dirty, messy hands as I'm, like, cooking to try to, like, see a part of the video that I need
Mhm.
to get, like, the measurements and stuff really quickly, and usually it's not even like, "Oh, like a cup or, a handful of this," which is fine. I like cooking, with your hands and just, like, guessing, but, yeah, I don't think they're actually for people to be making, but, like, TikTok
Mhm.
recipes are, like, a huge thing that people talk about making all the time, but, like, I'm out.
Yeah, I haven't really mastered measuring with my heart yet. So I'm getting there a little bit, but I do appreciate precise measurements when cooking still.
Yes, like, once you know what the recipe is actually supposed to, like, look like, then you can measure with your heart because you know what you're going for.
Yeah.
The first time round, you need some guidance.
Yes, definitely. That's another good one. Up until last Sunday, I think I would have said here that my unpopular opinion is that the sourdough trend is so basic. But we know that the last week has been really exciting for me in that category, that department.
Lexi, you text me, like, 3 times this weekend. You've made 3 different sourdough recipes, 2 being batches of bread, 1 being discard cookies. Tell me all about it. How's your experience? Do you understand the beauty of it now and, like, the
I
coziness of it?
do. I do. So yesterday was Sunday. A week before that, so the Sunday prior, I woke up my dormant sourdough starter that had been pretty much out of commission since September. I made 1 loaf and I gave up. And I put it back in there. However, my house was really warm and it just like would not stop growing. It was very active pretty quickly. So yeah, was on the phone with Maddie and she talked me through measuring out my first loaf and it ended up being amazing. I finally tried a jalapeno cheddar loaf. Turned out great. So then the other one was regular sourdough. And then when I sent the photos, I had a few people say that they wanted a loaf. So I continued to make 2 more loaves. And then with the discard, I made chocolate chip cookies and we also made pizza dough out of it and cooked
Oh.
some smoker. My dad has the insert for the smoker, the pizza oven insert. So they're the kind of pizzas that cook in like 2 minutes or less. And it was really good. The sourdough, I did like a really basic one that didn't have to sit out and rise or anything like that, and it was still really good.
Oh, good. You'll have to give me that recipe because I do wanna try making pizza dough.
It was a really easy one that you just throw together quickly, don't have to let it sit or anything.
Sweet.
So
I'm
I get
excited.
it. Yes, I did send Maddie a message being like, "Hey, I understand now, and now I'm like making it for other people." And Maddie said, "Yeah, it's just like something to do while you're at home, and people really like it. People really fuck with it."
Mhm.
Well, the starter is going back in the fridge since I leave on vacation, and who knows how long it will be before I resurrect it again.
Good move because otherwise you're wasting flour feeding it every day for no reason.
Yeah, and also, I'm so sick of bread right now. Like I'm carved out after the week I had.
Yeah. Yep, I'm with you. You
Mhm.
just get sicker of it. Sicker of it? Sick of
Sicker
it.
of it. You're just smelling it all the time, if that makes sense too.
Yes, which is lovely for a moment.
Yeah. And then you start overthinking of like this live thing that's just growing in your kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, the bubbling fermentation smell. It's like a
Yeah.
vinegary-y, malty smell. I don't
Yeah.
know how else to describe it, but
Yeah. Mhm.
well, let's move on to social behavior and public etiquette.
Great. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you
I
wanna go
stand
first? Sorry, I was gonna say, do you wanna go first this time?
Yes, I stand very strongly on this hill that group dinners over 6 people are rarely worth it. What do you think?
100%. Those situations just stretch me out. Stretch. I try combining 2 sentences in one there. Those situations stress me out, and then the dinner gets stretched out a little too long too, I think, just because you're waiting extra long for the food, and yeah, it's just not my favorite.
I agree. I love a long dinner situation, but only in like a smaller group. I feel like once the table gets too big, the entire dinner experience, like you said, becomes like logistical and stressful.
Mhm,
It takes 45 minutes to order. If you want a drink refill, good luck. It takes
mhm.
like 45 minutes to get another drink. And people's foods comes out at different times. Half the table's waiting for everybody else to get their food because they're trying to be polite. And honestly, you're really only talking meaningfully to the like 2 people surrounding you, so you might as well have just gone to dinner with them anyways.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I always think is like, do we even ask for one big table or do we all just split up in groups and go to our separate tables and get in, get out, like just enjoy our time a little bit more, get better service?
Lexi, I have offered that like at least 10 times in my life and nobody will ever bite on it. I feel like people don't want to be left out from like certain people or whatever, but honestly, like the rest of their night, if you do have a big table like that, you're just like nodding at conversations from from conversations that are happening 12 feet down the way. You might as well just have your own table.
Yes. And then remember my birthday dinner a few years ago where I said never again and we left that night being like, I feel like I didn't really get to talk to you all night. Yeah,
Yes.
because you're at like a 3-hour dinner where we're on opposite sides of the table together.
Yes.
Maybe
And there's
people need to like do musical chairs halfway through a dinner when that's the situation, but that would royally fuck up the waiter and probably how they put the order in and
Yes,
you
and I'm
know.
all about sitting at a table with like 15 people. Let's just do that, getting drinks afterwards somewhere else. I
Yeah.
just when I'm trying to eat and it's dinner, like let's just not. I don't know.
I agree. And also, final word on this, depending on the restaurant you go to, I understand people wanting to like make a decent amount of money off of the table, but a lot of restaurants will just put one person on a 15-person table, and that's part of the reason it takes forever too. Like, please just give us a couple servers. So those
Mhm.
the drinks are the biggest thing. If my drink is full, I'm content.
Yes. And it's like, yeah, you preemptively order a drink like way before your like drink's even gone. Like, oh, screw it. I'll put one in now because it took 45 minutes to get this. And
Yeah.
that's always the one they come right back with in 5 seconds.
Right, and then
So
you
it
get
looks
your
like you
food
have like
and you're
5 drinks.
full. Then your food finally comes as soon as the drink comes and you're full and you're like, "I don't even want this drink anymore."
Mhm. Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, that's a good one and also a pet peeve of mine. I've gone to too many business dinners last year that had 20 people or more in it, and it's just
Yes. And maybe the caveat should be like when you are hungry, like when you are looking to actually like eat a meal.
yeah. Yep,
What
that
about
makes
you?
sense. Mine is that being reachable 24/7 has ruined everyone's peace, and I know that you'll agree with me on this.
100%. Like, can we come up with some rules of society that everyone kind of like universally like follows that you shouldn't text anyone from work after a certain time or even like certain, I don't know, certain relationships. Like, you don't need to expect someone to get back to you ever.
Absolutely, and it's so ingrained in me now that I have anxiety if my phone dies, if I leave my phone somewhere, if I can't reply to someone that I know reached out to me, and how sick is that? And I feel like our generation is pretty split with that. I feel bad for the younger generations that are growing up being totally reachable at all points in time.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like like people used to have to like make an effort and like go all the way over and like knock on your door if they had to say something important. And now it's like with just the flick of a wrist, you can send the dumbest message off possible that you're not really sure how serious it is on the other end. Like,
Oh my
do I need to get
gosh.
back to them or
It's to the
what's going
point
on?
that if someone knocks on my door, I'm scared for my life. I'm tiptoeing around, peeking out the windows, being like, who is at my door right now? These psychopaths. Which
Same.
back in the day, it was totally normal. I guess I kind of miss being unreachable. And we can be a little nostalgic for a moment here. Let's think back to AIM and are you home? Like, is Maddie home? Calling the house. Is Maddie home? Knocking on the door. Yeah, no one expected immediate replies. There were no read receipts, location sharing. Yeah, work
Yeah.
emails, especially. That's a whole nother discussion. But Maddie had a funny story about read receipts with her husband the other day.
Oh yeah. I mean, he has the red receipt on his phone. And I I I got a new phone, so I didn't see that he had them before. So now that I text him, it said read at whatever time. I don't know. I could see
Hmm.
what time he read my text message and I said, do you want to turn that off? I can see when you read my messages." And he's like, "No, I like it on." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I would never." You just
Yeah.
never know who's going to text you. Like for my friends and stuff, like I have their location, so like whatever,
Hmm.
that's fine, but like everyone can just see when you read it. What if it's
Hmm.
somebody you don't wanna message back?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just so transparent, and I cannot imagine living in a world like that. But yes, also, guys, Maddie finally upgraded her phone, and she admitted that it's a little life-changing.
Oh, yes, I can download any app anytime I need to, it doesn't offload immediately. I went from the 11 to the 17, and my other phone was, like, cuter, I'll be honest, but this just had to happen.
I mean, I don't think it was as much the model. I think it was the storage that you didn't have and you really needed. But yeah, she
Mhm.
did say, I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to be like through the roof or whatever about this, but it's kind of changed my life.
I was, like, actively managing this iPhone storage like it was my part-time job. Like, every day, everything I had to do on my phone, I was, like, managing the storage to do any
Yeah.
activity.
And I did send you a ton of photos of my sourdough creations this week. And every time I sent it, I was like, this is so great that I know she can see these.
I could always see them, but I would have to go and then delete them within the
Delete
week.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Mhm. Speaking of, my other hill that is super similar to yours is we should just retire, though we should get together sometime unless we mean it. Because,
Hmm.
like, when you run into someone out in public, nobody ever follows up, nobody schedules anything. We all know it's, like, fake, even in real time, but, like, we all just keep performing it. Like, I'm guilty of this too.
Yeah.
But either propose an actual plan of some time to get together or, like, just say, "Good seeing you. Goodbye." Like,
Hmm.
and it just adds to, like, my guilt of things to, like, try to add to my list of people to reach out to or things to do.
I agree. That it's like a wishful thing too. I mean, there is sometimes where I'm like, "Damn, it was so good to see them. I wish I got to
Mhm.
see them more," but I'll never actually follow through with it. Yeah. Let's just be real.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything bad or, like, there it's not
Ill
you know
intention, like,
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
but I do think about it sometimes. I'm like, "Oh, I said that I would get together with them, and now I'm not," and then I get anxious about it, like,
Mhm.
do I need to? Do they really want to? But I don't know. It's a whole thing.
I agree. That's a good one too.
Do you have any more?
Let me know. Not for this one. Did you?
Cool. Well, do you wanna play a mini game?
I would love to play a little mini game with ya.
Cool. Well, this is a little game called Rude or Acceptable. We're each going to say something people do publicly and decide, is this acceptable behavior? Or should there be consequences? Lexi, do you want to start off?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to kick things off with watching TikToks out loud in a public setting.
Rude. Hands down, rude drives me insane.
Rude AF.
Insane. Everybody has AirPods, everybody has headphones. Put them on. Don't like if you're in a waiting room somewhere or something, like there's like three phones going off of people's TikToks or something going on, and it drives me fucking crazy. Read a book. I
Mhm.
don't know.
It's just so ballsy too, because with my algorithm, you never know
Right? Mine
what you're
would be
gonna
like
scroll upon. The whole waiting room may or may not be hearing fart noises if I'm scrolling through my TikTok or whatever. Yeah, I it's ballsy and yes, rude.
I agree. Yeah. Okay, next is this one, I don't know. This is an interesting one.
This one gets
This one right here.
really this is where we get real.
This one right here, Lexi. What do you think about reclining airplane seats?
Okay, so I struggled with this one because for one, they shouldn't make them reclinable if you're not allowed to recline them. So that is one. And some people pay a little extra to have like a comfortable experience where they want to recline the seat. I do think there should be a consideration of, like, the length of the flight. Does that make sense? If it's really
Mhm.
long, then of course get comfy, but however, if we're on there for 2 hours or less maybe, might be the limit, then I feel like maybe you don't really need to go that far and mess up the experience for the person behind you. But
Okay, I like the
alas,
time.
why make them reclinable if it's frowned upon?
Yes, I think it's necessary in certain instances, but I love your idea of the length of the flight thing. Also, like if it's drink service, put your fucking seat up because the person behind
Mhm.
you probably has a drink on the back of your chair on that table. And I have had people like put it back like abruptly as I have a drink sitting on my tray in front of me. And so if I do need to recline, there are times when I make freaking exhausted or I try to do it like an inch or two. Like I never go
Yeah.
all the way back, but I check back, see who's back there. If it's like an extra tall man or something, like I won't. But like I
Mhm.
don't know, just use your best judgment, but like I don't know, be fucking considerate and take a look
Consider
around.
it. Yes, consideration is key, and maybe don't keep going back and forth. Just choose one if you're gonna do it, you know, be careful, like you said, and then the person behind you is probably gonna adjust as needed, but don't keep going back and forth.
Well, we just solved this problem.
Yeah. Did you guys get all that? Did you write that down? I do
Peace,
have an
Martha,
add-on
rules.
I wanna ask you about, so how do you feel about the people that put their personal items, like their backpacks, up above instead of below the seat?
This is tough because this is exactly why I have the AA Gold membership. I'm just kidding. But seriously, people are taking these overhead spaces, and
Mhm,
if you're like one of the last people on the plane, you're literally having to check your carry-on bag because of these nimwits putting their small shit up there. And again, I think if you're a really tall dude, I could see why you have a reason to do it. For the most part, we're not talking about that. I don't
mhm,
know. Just be thoughtful, be kind. Let's make things like a well-oiled machine here. Let's get on
mhm.
and off this plane, man.
Yes, I agree. I think if you only brought a personal item on and you're choosing to use the space above, might want to rethink it because, yeah, it really bums the people out that are in the later zones boarding the plane and have to check their bags when they weren't planning on it.
Yes, and just remember, by not doing that, you might be saving someone their connection
So true.
so they don't have to wait for their bag.
Yes. It was something I hadn't thought about really before until recently.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, next one. Sorry, we're playing a game. I forgot. Maddie, what do you think about calling instead of texting?
I love calling. I think that this is a generational problem or issue. Like reading this, I was like, why is this even like a hill to stand on? Like I agree with calling. I think what this meant was that people hate when people call instead of text because they get anxious about what this person could be calling about.
Mhm,
Is
for
that
sure.
am I right? Okay.
I think that's it. Like, give me why are you calling me? Just text me. Yeah, and I think people are also always multitasking too.
Yeah,
They
it
don't wanna
depends
take
like
the
what our
time.
relationship is
Yeah.
and what day it is and what time. Yeah, you're right.
That's why we have each other's location because before I call, I'll be like, "Where is she at? What's she doing? Am I gonna interrupt her?"
Wow, I just
And
started using the location. I just like kind of figured it out. I'll be more
Maddie's going
respectful.
through a lot of changes in the technical world right now.
Call me Xenon girl of the 21st century. Got my iPhone 17.
Yes. And por Zetas Lapidus.
Cetus Lapidus. Okay, Lex, what do you think about bringing your own drink into a restaurant?
Just why?
Okay, let me tell you a little bit about why I've had to make this decision. If I'm out shopping and I have like an energy drink or I have even a
Mm,
water bottle, going into the restaurant like with like your half full drink, what do you do?
I don't think you do.
Okay, I
I just
have,
don't think you do. Yeah.
but like I think it's okay as long as like you're ordering a beverage that costs money in their restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. True. If you're gonna offset it by purchasing something, it shouldn't matter. But yeah, I
I
don't
know
know.
I know people who will, like, literally bring no names will be named, but, like, I know people that will bring in their own vodka in a water bottle, make their own drinks. That
Yeah, no, that's naughty. That's naughty because that's
yeah.
something you should buy there. I was going to add, if it's something that they sell, you definitely shouldn't bring it in. You should purchase it from them.
Ooh, that's a good rule.
Yeah, like vodka would be one of them, but I don't mind I don't mind, I used to have people that would order water and have, like, a spray of Mio from their purse and just spray a little Mio in water. I don't mind that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but vodka would be drawing the line. No names will
Wow.
be said. Now my brain is
Yeah, there's caveats to everything. This is
Yes.
not black and white. Wow, these
No.
are hard-hitting questions.
Every year that goes by in life, I learn that things are definitely not black and white.
Mhm. Mhm. Why do I keep saying
Uh,
that today? Mhm.
mhm. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay, this is we're gonna go, like, seasonal lifestyle take.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get a little serious here for a minute, so bear with me, guys. But I think people should be way more selective about who they marry.
Tell me more, I like it.
So I don't want people to hate me. I just think that marriage is a thing that was created to make people continue to reproduce. So, like, everything goes in order in life, right? And I think we've come a long way with that. And
Mhm.
it starts with you, once you become a woman, find your mate, get married, make a family, keep making our population grow.
Get stuck
And
in the relationship
yes,
by
yes.
tying all of your life and your monetary means and your insurance together.
That's what I'm saying, and I do think that any relationship, you have to put in the work, and even if it's not your perfect soulmate, you can make it work if you really want to, like, it can be a healthy relationship, and I'm not saying anything against that. I think it should be considered a more rare thing than it is, instead of something that happens in a certain order. Does that make sense?
Yes, I agree with you 100%. I think people just check it off the list as something like, "Okay, time to do this," and it is like an outdated solution to what people needed back in the day. Honestly, it was literally how people would send their daughters off to live with a man and make sure she was taken care of. And like it is
Mhm.
an outdated practice. So if you do want to participate in that, like just make sure that you know what you want in a marriage and what it means to you because what marriage is not what it was when it was created for that same
Yeah.
intent, right? No.
Let's get that straight. Every year I'm finding out more and more about myself. I also figure that out by dating a few different people that are completely different from each other, figuring out what I like and what I don't like, and just like going through challenges as well. And I just think that takes time and growth. And
Mhm.
again, some people might never find it. And I think it's okay to not ever do that too?
Mhm, I
Um,
stand on the same hill. I always,
yeah.
like, girls that ask for advice that are in their 20s, like, I think at work, people have asked we do a question of the week on Friday. Like, what advice would you give your younger self or to someone younger than you? And I believe I did write back something very similar, like, do not make decisions, do not move, do not get married to a man until you are 30 years old because you
Mhm.
just do not know yourself. And 30 is just a number, right? Like
Yeah.
some girls really do know what they want at a younger age,
Mhm.
and that's okay, but they're so few and far between.
Yes. Yep. Everyone is on their own timeline,
Yeah, I
but
think we're getting there. I think like
yeah.
it's changed. Lifestyle like that is changing a little bit.
Mhm.
So it's good.
Yeah. Okay, I hope yours is more lighthearted.
Mine's pretty lighthearted. My
Jesus.
all right. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers here, but people need to stop filming concerts and fireworks.
Yes. Okay. Alright. You're kinda taking
Concert
one of mine for later.
concert videos always sound terrible. They look terrible. Who has ever
Mhm.
watched like sat down and watched a concert video multiple times? Sure, you can like show your friends or family, whatever, but
Mhm.
be serious. You could just go fucking find that on YouTube. And then fireworks? Seriously. You're recording something that looks identical to every firework video and every firework you've ever seen. I literally if you are somebody who has revisited an iPhone video 6 months later of your fireworks and thought, "Wow, I'm so grateful I preserved this exact firework. Please call me and let me know. I will go fuck myself." But I swear there's probably not one person.
"Hey, mom, Sandy Apple, are you hearing this?" Maddie just totally going after you right now.
Does she look at her old firework videos?
I don't know, she surely posts them all to Facebook, and maybe that's what we mean. That's what we mean, like, don't post it because we don't care.
Just don't but, like, enjoy the fucking moment. This is my
Yeah.
problem, especially with, like, the concerts. Concerts themselves are becoming less enjoyable because half the crowd's watching the show through their phone, and, like, I'm staring at 400 glowing rectangles in front of me being held above people's heads, which, like, is in front of my face too, so at a certain point, you're not capturing the moment. You're just, like, blocking my face from having a moment, and I don't know, if we're gonna keep this up, why don't we raise the stage, I don't know, an arm length, like
Mhm.
5 more feet so that we can actually, like, see
Oh,
the
because people
person?
are so inconsiderate that they would, like, put their phones on, like, poles to get better views.
You're so right, there's no
But
stopping the people from getting their damn video.
but you've talked about it enough that I'm just gonna say mine that I say for entertainment now. I actually wrote down, "Concerts should be treated more like Thunder Down Under shows." Do you know what I mean by that? Have you been to a Thunder Down Under show?
No, please explain.
So Thunder Down Under is obviously it's like a male striptease show, and in it, they do not allow you to use your phones except for certain parts. Like they'll tell you when you can take your phones out. And I feel like concerts should be kind of the same way where it's like when their entrance, like their first song, huge. Yes, that's always fun to it's always like a little extra. Let's record that and then let's put our phones away. If something else cool is going to happen, maybe they say, all right, get your flashlights out or like use your phone for this one type of thing. But otherwise, let's put them away and let's just be present and all together sharing this really cool moment that we all paid money for. I agree. It is starting to ruin the show. And I know people spend money and they want their memories. However, to your point, how many times do you go back and watch that shit?
And what is it for? That's my
Yeah.
question. Is it for clout so that you can show people you went somewhere? I don't know, all
Hmm.
the things just drive me insane, so
Yes.
I stand
So,
proudly.
so we could learn a lot from Thunder Down Under shows.
Oh my gosh, that is an educational moment.
Yeah, I actually got in trouble because I didn't know you couldn't film, and
Which is how you know the
which is
rules.
how I was like, "Oh, cool, I respect that."
Actually, that's dope.
Yeah,
Fuck,
you don't
girl,
want
go
me
ahead.
filming their butt cheeks? Their men butt cheeks?
Well, and also, like, that's kind of a good idea, like, for the respect too of, like, if they bring women on stage and things like that, it's
Mhm.
probably nice to, like, not have to worry about, like, having that
Oh,
recorded.
yeah. What happens at Thunder Down Under stays at Thunder Down Under. Guys, I went to 1 show, no, 2.
No, you have not.
Yeah.
You've been to Thunder Down
Because
Under
I
twice?
so Emily really like, it was a dream of hers. We went for her bachelorette, and she wanted a picture with all the guys at the end throwing money in the air, and she got it, guys, and she gets what she wants. But then I believe I won tickets to another show when they came to the Diamond Joe. So I had free tickets and my friend had free tickets, so we each invited a friend and went. And yeah, at one point a stripper like walked up to me and I thought he was gonna pull me onto the stage, and all he did was wave and keep walking.
Oh my gosh,
And I
a
was like, well,
dancer, a dancer.
I'll never forget that.
Okay, maybe when we're in Vegas, if Emily does really like male dancing shows, we could go to Magic Mike. I've been one time, and what I said afterwards, I was like, "Wow, that was like impressive and very well done." And that was my review, and it really
What a
was.
performance. Really takes talent to hump that floor like that.
It was talent, it was entertaining. They just did a great job. Hats off to you boys.
I don't know. I kind of feel like once you see one of those shows, you're probably good, but we'll see what happens.
I think you would be impressed. It was really well done.
Oh, like Vegas could compare to the Diamond Joe Casino.
I was literally gonna say, like, the casino in Iowa versus
Yeah.
Vegas, but, like, the whole time, all the ladies are just waiting for that pony song to come on, and
Oh,
you're like
yeah.
they tease it the whole show.
Yeah. And people start like screaming and then it never fully comes on until it does.
Yep. Yeah. They just do a great job.
Amazing. They just do a great job. They thought everything through. They
They
really
really
thought of
did. They
everything,
got the
guys.
ladies edging edging on the edge of their seat.
They have ladies edging.
If you know what
I
that is,
love
you
that.
know. No
I
need
love
to
edging as a verb.
no need to explain. If you know, you know.
Oh, great. Are you ready to move along to technology and modern culture?
Yes, although all of these really are intertwined. Tell
Yeah, I
me.
agree.
Tell me tell me what hill you'll stand on for technology and modern culture, please.
Okay, so I have to use this one because I had another episode recently where okay, let me kick things off by saying subscription culture is out of goddamn control. Okay, I can't even keep them all straight. It's bullshit. And on top of that, I'm going to tell you a little story about how I have an Amazon Prime account that my mom and my sister mooch off of. Please don't get me in trouble by saying this on a public platform, guys. But it's not my fault that they mooch off of me. Anyways, with that, my account is logged into their Fire Sticks, everything. And every couple months I go on and I just double check that there aren't any new subscriptions being added under it. And by golly, last month there were two of them and I didn't find out right away, so I got charged 2 months. It was like $80 that I had gotten charged because each of them are like $20 a month.
For what
And
kind of
I
subscription are we talking about?
like one of them, and that's where I text my mom and my sister. I'm like, "Hey, heads up, just canceled these subscriptions. Like you guys need to be careful. I don't know who's clicking on them. I don't know if it's like a trial thing that they forget to delete, but
If it was yours,
I
I would forget to delete it too, but
well,
since it's
I'm always my head always goes to my niece at my sister's place or my dad because he is so helpless
he just
with
doesn't get it.
technology, you know. And so I double check and I'm right away. I'm like, God damn it, Peter. It had to have been my dad. It was Fox. Fox 1. And I send it to
Oh,
my mom thinking she'll be sympathetic. She goes, "No, your dad doesn't watch Fox 1." I'm like, bullshit.
he's the only one looking
I
at
look
Fox,
at
okay.
the things that are watched and it's all Fox News stuff. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just like,
I mean, he's called me a lib before, so it's definitely him. He's called me derogatory terms before.
you guys, he's a really
It's
nice guy. He's just a little,
misguided, a little angry.
but anyways, I'm sure a lot of people can relate with their dads. But yeah, the subscription thing is out of control. And that's why I literally only use my jailbroken Fire Stick, which again might be against the law. So sue me. Don't actually. But
Lexi, it's crazy that you did this because one of mine, like mine is so similar that it's like the manipulation of subscription culture when like purchasing items. Like companies are now pricing things to like punish normal purchasing. Like for instance, like mushroom coffee, right? Like you want to try some mushroom coffee. It costs $28 or something,
Mhm.
but it's $17 a month if you subscribe and save. And they're just betting that you're going to forget to cancel it, which, we do. And before you know it, you have a monthly vitamin or like mushroom coffee that's been coming for the next like 7 months. And then I have like
Mhm.
20 of them sitting around until
Yeah,
I
I just had to
remember.
give away some mushroom coffee actually because that actually happened to me.
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
like, "Do you wanna try it? It tastes like actual mushrooms."
I mean, I like it, but I just don't need the subscription.
Yeah.
And I'm such a sucker for it because I think, oh, I'll remember to go cancel this and I'll get $10 off just this time to try it this one time. But
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It feels so sneaky too. Just let us buy it when we want it. Don't trick us into accidentally getting it every month, forgetting to sign up again. Yeah, it just feels gross.
Yeah. Like if that's the price you can have it at, like just do it. But obviously you need to bank on people buying three because they forgot to cancel it.
Yeah. Yeah. So how good can you be? Come on, prove it on your own. Prove you're
Yeah.
good enough.
Ridiculous.
Yes. Did you have anything else here?
I have one more. There should genuinely be mandatory email etiquette training, specifically when to reply all, when to stop replying all, and when an email should just be like calling someone's phone really quick over like their intercom system. Like work communication would improve so much if people understood that like not every thought deserves an email to everybody ever an announcement. Like
Mhm.
just fucking ask the right person a quick question. Like our inboxes are such a to-do list of things to like flag and mark off. And when it just is constantly filling up with stupid shit, I'm just over it.
Not everything has to be an email too. I remember I learned in a class that some companies actually have, a drawn out guidelines on when to do what. And I actually really wanted to do it at my company, but no one really bit. But it was if you want a response in like 24 hours or more, email them. If you need something in a couple hours, shoot them a Teams message. And if you need something immediately, pick up the phone and call them. Not
Hmm.
everything is an email, and I agree 100%. Also,
That's a
don't
real
include me if I don't need to know, because yeah, my inbox is a mess as it is. I don't need
no.
your help.
But then don't take me out of something that I need to be in
Yeah,
either. It's like
yeah,
the wrong thing always happens.
yeah,
It's
for
like,
sure. No, 100%. It's so
I swear.
aggravating.
Yeah, just think about it. Just look at your email before you send it, make sure the right people are in it, move on. Like critically think.
Something else that is driving me bonkers lately is everyone, can we please use AI responsibly?
Oh my God. That is such a good one.
It is such a great tool. We need to stop abusing it. We need to still have a brain. We still need to edit. We still need to organize. It creates so much efficiency, but people need to stop like outsourcing all of their thinking brain power into just trusting AI and copying and pasting it verbatim and thinking that it's always right or that no one notices or it's to the point that everyone assumes everyone's using it so they don't care anymore. I don't know. It's just out of control right now.
No, I think that the people who are copy and pasting it don't realize that people don't know. Number one, I can tell by the way someone speaks in real life if their
Mhm.
email is AI. Number one, talk to me like a fucking person, even if it is an email. Number two, I can see like people who post online like long Facebook things or LinkedIn. By the way, we can also see your like what long M dashes, so we fucking
Yeah.
know. Also, there's phrases people don't catch, like and that being said, and people will keep it in, and it's like, "Oh, honey, you obviously don't know
Oh,
that we all know that that's AI except for, like,
the word
you."
incredible, you
Yeah,
can't tell me you use the word incredible unless you're using AI. Truly is another one I truly appreciate. And
I say
there's
truly
one
a lot.
that said does not go unnoticed. It adds does not go unnoticed to the end of like when you're complimenting someone. Yeah, you guys, we know. And I
Yep.
pay attention and I know.
If you're gonna use it for inspo. Do not copy and paste
Yes,
shit.
like, it should assist your creativity, not, like, replace your personality. Does that
Yep.
make sense?
Yes, and by the way, like, again, people are going to know that it is AI, so, like, by the use of your thing. So if you're copy and pasting something, we know. guaranteed somebody in that email knows
Yeah.
that you are
Yeah.
copy and pasting it because they've seen that phrase multiple times.
I just really think the people that are gonna excel with it, and the scary thing is that it is going to replace some people in their jobs, and that's terrifying to me too, but the people that are going to go far with it are the people that don't let it, like, replace their thoughts and actually take the time to edit it, teach it, and just spend time with it, you know what I mean? And so, like, I'm just
Mhm.
scared for people. I'm not scared of AI, like, it's the future, like it or not, but I'm scared for people that just are so lazy with it. Like I said, let's use it responsibly.
Yes, if you are going to use it, yeah, use critical thinking because, yeah, if you're using the baseline model, it's just not gonna work.
It's not. It's not.
And
And
yeah,
also, maybe we don't need to use it for every Facebook status
oh my god, it's
because it does take energy too.
yeah, the amount I've been seeing lately on LinkedIn and Facebook of people, like, posting things they did and then, like, a long drawn out letter is
Yes.
like, "This is so AI," and you're trying to sound so from the heart. It literally is doing the opposite thing.
I just vented to my old coworkers about this, how LinkedIn is so annoying. I can't even scroll through it because it is books and books of people using AI to write the most basic things in a way that they think is just like so hard hitting. No one's reading everything. Like it's
Mm-mm.
just too much. And now it's so hard to tell the good candidates from the not so great ones on LinkedIn. So it's starting to make LinkedIn just like not even a valuable resource when it comes to hiring and networking in that sense too. Everything, all the credibility is out the window with social
Mhm.
media now. It
Mhm.
yeah.
You'll stand out if you use your own brain.
Yes.
Promise.
Yes.
Speaking of basic bitches,
Let's move into fashion, beauty, and aesthetic.
my hot take is that Stanley Cups have become adulthood's version of the Beanie Baby.
You think do you think people that have them think they'll be worth a lot of money someday and then they won't be?
Well, that's the thing. I don't really know what they're thinking behind it because people are literally treating these insulated cups as collectibles. Like, there's so many limited releases. I've heard of people lining up at Target and at Starbucks at like 7 a.m. like it's Black Friday, trampling over people. You guys, it's a cup. It's something that's being manufacturing. There's going to be so many of these Stanley cups in the landfill. It's going to be insane.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't understand, and Owala is so much better anyways. Do you like yours?
I do. I do like it. I do. I like how I can close it and I can just like
Mhm,
put it in a bag and I know it's safe. And that was my struggle with like having like I think I had like a Hydra flask or whatever.
mhm.
Like I'm not saying the Stanley Cups suck. I'm saying like
Yeah,
just fucking buy one.
yeah, we don't need all the colors.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're almost more so hating on the trend of matching it to every clothing, like every outfit that they wear, because that's
Yes,
what they're doing. It's
and the
aesthetically
marketing.
pleasing with their outfit. Yeah.
Yeah. And the marketing of like the limited releases is like, trying to get a Charizard card or something like from
Yeah.
Pokemon back in the
Like,
day or
I don't care if we have the same drinking tool.
No, they thank you. Like, to put it plainly, that's exactly the problem. It is a place to put your water. Just, I don't know. Like, it just, again,
Yes.
you can have one that you like. You can care about the color. Awesome. But, like,
Mhm.
again, fucking buy one. Our landfills are, like, going to be filled up.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. For me, I have more of like an aesthetic unpopular opinion for this category. And it's not that I hate it for others, I just could never do it for me. So I'm sincerely confused on open concept shelving. So, how do you guys do it? Like, doesn't it make your life so much harder? That's my maybe it's more of a question. Is it overrated? Because in my perspective, as someone that doesn't have them and doesn't think it would work for me, I think it looks beautiful in your home, but do you consider your dishes decor? The things behind my cabinets, like, just are out of sight, out of mind. It's one place that I don't have to be aesthetically pleasing. So you guys have to make your dishes and your chaos organize like decor, and then you have to dust everything all the time. Don't they get do you have to take everything off and then dust everything, put it back on? Don't your cups that you don't use as much, like, they get dusty. Like, it's not protected at all, too. How does this work? I cannot imagine having to organize my open concept shelves with my dishware and also keep it clean, and it just seems like way too much to me.
I've never thought about the dusting concept, but I'm with you. I think it looks cute. It looks great. If that's your style, awesome. But like we all know you're shoving all your junk in those bottom cabinets, probably that's like under your counter.
Right. I'm more about efficiency than I am about aesthetics this point in my life. So I
Yeah,
just
I
let
couldn't
me
because
do it.
like even like all my little ramekins and stuff that I have, like my drawers or my cabinets are pretty organized, but like they're not cute by any means.
Yeah.
So that's a
And that's
really
the
good
way I like
question.
it.
That's a great question. I've never thought about that, but not for me.
Not for me too. Like, I don't hate it, but I could never. And maybe that's because I am a mess.
And but you're the same. Yeah. You're not messy.
No, yeah, but I can't imagine even with my cabinet doors protecting it, there are some like wine glasses that if I take it out, they're like I swipe my finger on it, I'm like, oh, gross. And I had to throw them in the dishwasher. Like, imagine if they
Yeah.
were not protected at all and
Yeah, and
closed.
we live in old houses, so we think about
Yeah.
dust like 24/7. At least once an hour, I'm thinking about dust.
Yeah, because our friend Ash has a beautiful home that they just built and they have open concept shelving. And I thought of her when I put this down because I love it in her space.
Mhm.
It's so pretty. But
It's
I think I was
crispy.
asking her questions about it too. And I was like, well, I guess with these vaulted ceilings, the dust isn't always like all
Not
in
the
one
same.
space like it is in my house.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Something to ponder.
Yeah. I hope you guys care and are pondering with us.
Okay. Do you have any more in this category?
No.
Okay. Let's move on to entertainment and pop culture hills.
Okay.
I
Love
will start
it.
us off. I will start us off by talking a little bit about reality shows. I think one hill that I will absolutely die on is that reality show contestants are now way too aware of the assignment. I feel like
Mm,
now everyone cast on reality television shows arrives super pre branded and they know exactly how to manufacture inauthentic viral moments. I feel like also people are speaking like they're in therapy and using like therapy verbiage when they're in like confessional diary type of rooms. And no one's actually going on these shows to date anymore. They're going on to become a sell out cheap influencer. Sorry.
mhm. Yeah, that's a great one, and I agree 100%. It's like they're trained they have a PR team just training them on how to speak, how to get in conflict so that they still look okay and don't get canceled, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the point of the show is not to be in love by the end of it. You're right that the motives have definitely changed because of how famous we have made these people.
It's
It's
our
us.
fault.
Yes.
But like seriously, but also they're choosing people who already have followers, like a certain amount of
Okay.
followers half the time, which like casting directors, if you could change that up and like maybe like do some vetting for that, that would be dope. Because I do think that there are people out there that would enjoy like, like a Love is Blind situation. Like there are people who actually would do well and like find somebody on that show, but you kind of have to be a weirdo to want to be on television too. So I don't know. It's such a fine line.
Yeah, I agree. That and so Love Island starts June
June 2nd.
2nd. Yeah. So it's coming up here
Lexi.
a couple of weeks.
I bought the Love Island Poppy.
Was it good?
I didn't try it yet. It's like punch flavored, which I don't like punch flavor
Are you
stuff,
gonna
but
save it for the opening night?
I bought two, one for me, one for Kurt.
Ooh, sexy. Ooh, I'm excited.
Love Island, love punch flavored Poppy. See, this is
I'm
like the
gonna try to
brand.
get it too so that we can sip on it together. I really hope that they kind of learned their lesson from
Mhm.
last season, though. I feel like there was a lot of chaos because they brought in a lot of people that had a large following to begin with. Remember, people were getting kicked off the show, old videos were getting resurfaced. That happened quite a bit
Mhm.
last year. So I really hope they put a good mixture in there. Just some more
Yeah.
sincere people that aren't just trying to get famous or aren't already like close to being famous to begin with.
Yeah. Like there are people who want to be, and like I think that's fine, but like I don't think they should
Mhm.
already. Cause like It's not that I think it's fine, I just think you're not gonna find, like, an average person who's willing to go make out with 20 people in a row and play a game day one like they do and, like,
True.
wear a bikini and say, "Girl, you look hot." Like, they're gonna be,
Yeah.
like, kind of in that demographic, but
Yeah.
just vet it out a little bit differently.
100%. You're so right, Maddie.
I wanna hear your entertainment in pop
Well,
culture hill.
my first one was the concert thing, but I do have a backup.
'Kay, last but not
So
least, this is the last hill that we stand on
ooh,
for this bet.
okay, okay. I hope you agree with me. So, one hill that I would die on, or that I'm willing to
See? It's
okay. So, one hill that I'm willing to die on is that entertainers, such as professional athletes, singers, should not be making more money than doctors and people that save people's lives.
I mean, I agree with you, but, like, can you give me a little more insight on this? Like,
Yeah. Yes. It's so strange to me that society values entertainment over life saving professions. So, athletes, influencers, kind of what we were just talking about, versus surgeons. And I mean, not,
they're
and
well
teachers.
compensated.
Yeah, they are, but, like, teachers too, like, the people that are raising our kids in
Teachers,
the
daycare
future. Yeah.
providers.
Yes. So, it's just crazy to me. The other day I was hearing that what Tom Brady's doing his, like, another season, and he's, like, the highest gross paid, I don't fucking watch football. I guess he's the highest
Quarterback?
he's the highest gross paid quarterback now, which obviously makes sense because he's played the most years. But, the amount of money is just sickening to me. And
Yeah,
guess
like, that
what?
money's out there. Like, there's things that we could be doing with that money, like
Yeah.
funding kids who don't have food. I don't know, just call me
Like, these
crazy.
people are so lucky. They're just playing the sport. I remember when playing volleyball was life for me. And God, I cannot imagine if that made me that much money just to play the sport I loved every day. I know there's a lot of like politics and stuff that comes into it, but like how are they one of the most wealthiest people in
Yeah.
our nation
Like,
just
you can
because.
still be compensated well, but, like,
Yes. I'm
not
not saying they don't
like
deserve
that.
any money, but, like, can we just look at the balance here? We have these people that went to school forever and are saving lives, are fixing these athletes when they're broken and can't play. Like,
Mhm.
it just feels like everything is off in the world. And, yeah,
Yeah,
teachers need to get
capitalism
paid
for
more
dummies.
too.
Yeah. It's insane. The
The
priorities that we have
priorities,
are just
yes.
really fucked up, and that's based on capitalism, and that's a whole 'nother
100
episode.
or not. But yeah, so I just I mean I say this as someone that is not a professional athlete, nor am I dating or married to one that could change my perspective.
Right? Like, if you have
But
a different opinion, let us know. We're very impressionable.
yeah, yeah. I
We'll
mean
probably agree with you at
the
the end.
amount of money that we pay people to entertain us is just insane to me.
The amount of money, yeah, that I pay for my subscriptions for people to entertain me is sickening. So,
Yes,
I'm
it's
I'm
all
the
sickening.
problem.
And then here we are, not getting paid a lick to talk for
Mind
so,
blowing.
and we're like, "But guys, can you get us to a place where we get paid to entertain you?"
Yeah, we don't
So maybe we cut this whole last part out. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, we're too proud. We're too
Yeah.
proud to ask. We're too proud to, like, sell out and do, like, cheesy shit we don't want to, I think. I don't
Yeah.
know. We're
We
weird.
just we just sit here and hope that one day we'll get noticed and you guys will care and share our things and support us, you know. We're just waiting patiently.
Yeah. Well, on that note, today we learned everyone's annoying, including us.
Especially us. But if you have your own tiny irrational hill that you're willing to die on, send it to us because we absolutely want to judge you for it as well.
Thanks for listening to Wait You're Mad. Go argue with somebody about recording fireworks and concerts this week.
Yeah, go get them. 4th of July is right around the corner.
Bye.
Bye.